Let's take a minute to discuss billing group alerts that are received within the Administrative ACE application. If you are an employee that is responsible for funded billing, the best place to begin every day is your inbox within the ACE application. Next, you'll want to go to the Billing Group tab and accept any messages from the work group that you have been deemed responsible for. The action of accepting a billing group message will automatically move the message to your specific inbox. Now let's take a look at specific billing group inbox alerts and determine how they're actionable. Anytime a status of a patient changes, the billing group will receive an alert. Action. Depending upon the type of status change, the alert may or may not be actionable. In this case, the patient is changing from a pending referral to active patient-new. The billing user will therefore use the patient attachment to navigate to the patient record and enter any new patient information into the billing software. The user may then delete the inbox message. Anytime an evaluation is signed for a patient and the diagnosis is made or changed, an alert is sent to the billing group. Action. The billing group user will then need to enter the diagnosis code into the billing software. Anytime the primary place of service address for a patient is changed, an alert is also sent to the billing group. Action. When a billing group member receives this type of message, they will check to see if it's actually a physical address change for the patient. If it is, then they will need to change the physical address in the billing software. If it is not, then no changes are needed, and this is just informational. Anytime a patient's funding source is changed, an alert is also sent to the billing group, indicating what the funding source was changed to and what user changed the funding source. Action. The billing group user will be responsible to update the billing software appropriately and to call the family to discuss the significance that this change will have on the family and the patient. Anytime a new Medicaid authorization is received for a patient, the billing group will receive an alert that displays the authorization dates and visits approved. Action. The billing group user will enter the authorization information into the billing software and delete the message. The billing group receives an alert of a CDSA authorization ending 21 days before the current CDSA authorization end date. Action. When this happens, the billing group user will check to see what other funding sources the patient has. If the patient also has Medicaid, then no other action is necessary. If the patient has private insurance, then the billing group user checks to see if the patient is aging out of the CDSA program. If the patient is aging out of the CDSA program, the information is communicated to the family and patient, and they're informed of the cost of the change. If the patient is under the age of 3, then the billing group user will check with the CDSA coordinator to see if services will be reauthorized. The billing group receives an alert of a private insurance authorization ending 21 days before the current private insurance authorization end date. Action. The billing group user will call the insurance company to obtain new authorization. If a new authorization cannot be obtained, the billing group user will inform the family of the new price for services. Anytime a patient has a new physician order received date entered into the ACE application, an alert is sent to the billing group. Action. The billing group user will enter the new physician order information, including NPI, into the billing software. Anytime a therapist changes or deletes facility billing, an alert is sent to the billing group. Action. The billing group user will go to the facility record, open the Services Provided tab, and look to view what facility charges were changed. Depending upon the items changed, a new invoice may need to be sent to the facility. Anytime a discharge summary is signed for a patient, the billing group receives an alert. Action. The billing group user will update the billing software appropriately. Once the balance for all services is paid in full, the billing group user will go to the patient record, enter the billing discharge date, and then change the patient status to discharged patient. This concludes the instructions related to billing group alerts in the administrative portal of ACE. For further information, feel free to watch the video again and pause as necessary. Additionally, you may consult the written Administrative ACE manual for detailed instructions and screenshots related to specific features and tasks.